My name is Kim, and I'm one half of Shebang, and we're based here at the Watershed. Well, Shebang basically is myself and Russell Ice, and we started about 20 years ago touring theatre and drama projects across the country, nationally, up and down, all over the place. But in the last 10 years, we've got our own base now, which is the Watershed. So we're based here with two other arts companies, Impossible Arts and Satellite Arts, and we work from here, and we run most of our projects from here now as well. It's happening because we've got some funding from the National Lottery, from Reaching Communities Fund, which enables us once a month to put on family clubs for children with additional needs. So on a Saturday morning we do more or less the same thing that you've seen today, but for children on the autistic spectrum. And then on a Sunday afternoon, we do it for families of children with all different kinds of additional needs. So we always have the same format in that we do a performance, very interactive, so that kids can get up and join in. And then we do craft activities that are some way related to the themes that we've been doing in the show. Okay, well, first of all, I suppose our first measure is that families keep coming back to us, so we must be doing something right. So the kids, and also with the nature of the children that we work with, sometimes it takes a couple of visits for them to get into the groove of it, understand what's going on, be familiar with the plot. So, for example, what they've seen today, half of what they've seen today, they've already seen. They saw it a month ago, but we build on it. So we use the same characters, we use the same opening songs, the same signs. We try to sign things in Makaton, so that they get used to it, get familiar with it, and then you can see the difference between the first time they come here and maybe the fourth or fifth time they come here. They're starting to join in. So there were children, for example, that were joining in today. That was a huge pleasure and surprise for me to see, where they'd never perhaps had the confidence before to get up and join in. So it's those kind of measures that we have to use, really. So we always start off with a show, and then after a nice cup of tea, we always have a cup of tea and a piece of cake and make people feel at home. And then we bring out the tables, and we have tabletop activities. So they're always craft activities, a wide range, because of course we've got siblings coming here as well. So we're wanting to make sure that we make activities that kids of all different needs can enjoy. And we usually try to link the activities that we're doing to the theme of the show. We're not just singing a song. We're singing a song, we're signing a song in Makaton. We're trying to give it some kind of multi-sensory feel to it. So if the action of the song was to reach up to the treetops, we might be working with children who at the moment aren't able to do that. So I bring the treetops to them. So that's all it is. It's just a pole with some nice green dangly things on, but it means that they can experience that going over them, or maybe they would be able to reach for the greenness of that tree branch. So it's just trying to make our songs a bit more 3D, if you like.
loves the music and the singing, and she joins in and tries to join in with the signing. So Shebang are wonderful. Shebang are just really creative. They present music and activities that Ava absolutely loves and enjoys in a really innovative way, I think, which is brilliant.
My name's Steve. I'm Marley's dad, who's in there. We're from Wakefield. It's good to get together with parents, like-minded parents with the same, with kids with disabilities. It's good for the kids to see the other kids. It just gets everyone together. It's a really nice thing to do. It's definitely worthwhile having it. If it didn't exist, then God, we wouldn't have known half the families that we know now. There's a lot of families you get to. Not only you meet them here, but they become your friends as well, and it's like a little community.
Well, it's our second time here, but it's just lovely. It's great. It's just so sort of open and welcoming, and children just immediately relaxing. It's a family thing, so the siblings can come, and they're all just equal, really, aren't they? And just all have a go at everything, and it's lovely. The kids love it, and it's quite a nice time for us too. Well, yeah, it's quite enjoyable, really. You get and also they're happy. And, it's really nice to see them enjoying something like this together. I think we were doing a series of 3, and I think there was some in the summer. So I think you wait until I think there's quite a lot of people demand for them. I hope so.
I'm Jill Wallace. I'm a teacher, and I work with children with special needs, and I come here as a volunteer and a helper at weekends. And you're a helper, that's why we've got our pink t-shirts.
Yep. I work here mostly.
Most weekends, don't you?
Yeah.
So one of the key things about the Shabang performances are that children can access it with all their senses. So some of the children might be blind or deaf, but they always make sure that there's things they can feel and smell and touch, and they might feel the wafting of the air on their faces, and they always make sure even the children who are in wheelchairs get involved in the performance as well. What I've noticed, I've been doing this for about 5 years now, and one of the most lovely things is that the parents are here and relaxed with other parents in the same situation, and they network with each other, and sometimes parents of children who are teenagers are able to give advice to those parents who've just got new babies, and give them the whole wealth of their experience and their support. And this also links into the Facebook site, and I know there's lots and lots of activities and support that goes on like that, not just for the children with the special and additional needs, but also the siblings as well. I think that's a very important part of the Shebang work. Yeah. So I've helped out in Little Tiddlers as well, which is a drop-in sessions for 0 to 5-year-olds on a Wednesday and a Thursday, and the little ones get involved in the performances in the same way. And lots of the little ones that I've seen when they were tiny babies are now here as school kids. And you've been coming for years and years as well, haven't you, Nina?
I've been working for ages and ages and ages.
You were just really little when you first came, and now you're a helper.
And now I am.
Yeah?
And now I'm working.
You're working?
Yeah.
So twice a year we run something called Brain Boosters, and I take the parents upstairs for a Saturday and a Sunday morning and teach the parents about the development of a baby's brain. And also, you've noticed all the actions and the activities here. They're all specific to do with developing sight or hearing or different senses to do with the brain. So I help the parents to understand what the reason is behind the activities that we do here. And we're funded by the National Lottery, so fantastic that we can actually run all these things, so the little ones are looked after downstairs by wonderful helpers, and the parents can come upstairs and do the training on Brain Boosters with me. Shebang is just so unusual. I don't know anywhere else like this in the country, and parents tell me they would be isolated and they wouldn't have the fun and the energy and the excitement and the love that they get here.
So I think this place works for babies right through to young adults.
Hi, I'm Renata Firth and this is my son, Aaron Firth. I have 2 children. Aaron's my youngest, he's 2, and my eldest is 6. And basically, they both get a lot of things out from this. It's the music, the song, the interaction. It is absolutely amazing. It's just the sensory is amazing. The sounds, the music, the vibrations, the touchy-feely, the arts and crafts. Again, they're all sensory, so some things are hard and rough to play with, some things are light and quiet and then noisy. It's just a fantastic place. If places like this didn't exist, I think they'd find it you wouldn't really know what to do or where to go or what to learn. Well, yeah, we get a lot of advice. We've made a lot of good friends. We're in the Huddersfield Down Syndrome support group basically through this with the people that we've met through Shebang. And you get a lot of feedback and a lot of help as well, because there's certain, when Aaron started teething, I wasn't necessarily to know his teeth are not going to come in order, but somebody volunteered information on that. So really you get a lot of insight with, I suppose, the parents that are older or of older children that can pass down their info on to us, which is really helpful. It's very easy accessible. It's Slough in Huddersfield, so it's not you're 5-10 minutes out of the town centre. We live over the other side of Huddersfield. It's still only 10-15 minutes for us. It's quite central for Kirklees, definitely. Yeah, Rag and Bone, they are very, very funny. They interact very well with the children. They're noisy, they sign, they are just very, very good with the children. Once they've actually done the show, you can leave and go in the other room, and then when you come back in, all the crafts are ready, so they can start on the crafts. It's not too busy, so there's enough space for all the children, the wheelchairs and the parents. So yeah, I found it very, very good.
It's a nice event, and the best thing is siblings are welcome as well, so it's not just for the child that's got the additional needs, and the siblings may benefit of it as well. Alia's having a foot massage and she thoroughly enjoys it because she has it once a month.
At the watershed, when we developed the building, we made sure that it was easy access, that we've got toilets that are appropriate to the young people that come. We've got a multi-sensory room here as well, with lights and all kinds of special effects going on in the multi-sensory room for children that maybe need a bit of calmness going on. We've got a room that we can make a right old mess in with paint and water. We've got a quiet area if people just want to chill out and be with the books. And we've got a beautiful big hall that will accommodate large numbers of people and families. This is Joe, and Joe used to come to Shebang with his sister, who's got additional needs. So when he and his sister were 6, 7, 8, 9 years old, they used to come along and join in and participate. And now Joe's come to us and he said that he'd really like to come and volunteer with the children. So he's here today without his sister in a volunteering role, which is fabulous for us, absolutely brilliant, and we couldn't have predicted that would have happened, but it's really good. He's one of the staff now. So go on then, Joe. This show that we've just done, Rag and Bone, go on, tell us what you think about it, and tell us what you think about what the kids get out of it.
Well, it's good, and the kids definitely love all the singing and the playing all the instruments, and they really love it all, and the interactivity of it. Well, I like the costumes because they're just so brilliant. They're just crazy and colourful. If this kind of thing didn't happen, there'd be some very sad children over the area. Come to Shebang.